guys, welcome back to the Vanity Chair. It's Shaylee. Today I'm really excited for this video because it is a 50 random facts about me tag, and it's a collab video with my friend Melissa from MelsMakeup88. So all her channel info will be linked down below for you guys, so you can check out her video right after you watch this one, and hopefully you guys get to know us a little bit better. So this idea sparked from a couple months back. I actually asked Melissa more about herself because I've been following her for about a year and a half. Her and I started our YouTube channels at the same time, not this last summer, but the summer before, so it's just kind of cool. I've been watching her a while and I wanted to get to know her better, and she was mentioning how she had never done a video that wasn't beauty related, so she asked if I wanted to do this tag so that we could let our subscribers know more about our personal lives and stuff like that, because it's kind of fun to get to know everybody more on a personal level and not just beauty stuff. And make sure you guys check out her video, like I said, after this, and her whole channel. She is just so happy and uplifting. You watch her videos and you just leave in a good mood and you want to go try all the makeup she's talking about and hair products. And most recently she's been doing really inspiring fitness vlogging with her fitness journey, just sharing more about that. So like I said, definitely check out her channel, and let's just get started with my 50 random facts. So my first fact is I am born March 4th, 1990, so I will be 26 years old this year. Cannot believe it. That means I am a Pisces, which I would totally agree with the characteristics of a Pisces. That means I'm like creative, artistic, out in space, you know, just like a dreamer, and I totally think that's my personality. I am really short. I am only 5'1½", but I don't really get bothered by it anymore. Growing up, I used to want to be taller, but now I kind of like being small, so yep, only 5'1½". I grew up just with one sister until I was about 10 years old, and then when my parents divorced when I was 10 and they both went off to remarry and things like that, now I have a really big group of siblings. I have 4 sisters altogether and a brother. And obviously going along with that, I have 4 parents now, which I just think is amazing. I think that I couldn't picture my life if it hadn't have gone this way. My sister, the one that is 2 years behind me, is my best friend in the whole entire world. Growing up, we used to just fight so bad, and my parents would always say, "You're going to be best friends." So listen to your parents, ladies, because they're so right. I couldn't imagine my life once again without her. Also, I have the best group of friends in the world. I have just such a core group of friends that we've been friends so long now, and I just feel so blessed to have them because I know that that's not how everyone's life is. By now, all of us are kind of growing up and getting married to one another, which is kind of cool as well, but it's just such a great mix of girls and boys, and I just love all my friends. My fiance and I have been together 7 years, and we are getting married April 30th. I cannot wait to make it official. And yeah, it's really exciting. We have been living together in this house since probably 2 years ago, and then before that we lived together for 2 years with some of our best friends, Chris and Claire, which was the best roommate situation ever too, so we've lived together for quite a while. I love dressing up, like Halloween, theme parties. I love getting themed out. That's my favorite. My favorite food in the whole entire world is pizza. I don't even care what kind of pizza, but specifically my favorite kind is Mountain Mike's pepperoni pizza, but I'll eat any kind of pizza. I love pizza. And with ranch dip. It has to have ranch dip. I went to beauty school right after high school about 7 years ago, and I loved it. I loved doing hair. I loved cutting men's hair. That was a big thing I did, was like clipper cuts and stuff like that. But now I just realized I love makeup even more. My first job was at Applebee's as a hostess and a busser. It was brand new in our town, which was so exciting to get an Applebee's. We have a really small town, so that was like a big deal. And I loved it because I got tips and stuff like that, so I got to just buy my own gas and go shopping for clothes, and that was awesome when you're 15 years old. I take a bath literally every single night, besides like if I go out and do something with friends, but if it's just like a work night and I come home, I eat dinner and I take a bath. It's just my time to relax. Purple is my absolute favorite color, and it has been forever since I can remember. I would say I am super outgoing and I love people and talking to people. That's where my job comes in. I get to spend all day with people, but then when I come home, I feel like I'm so antisocial. Like I just want to shut down and not talk to anyone and have my alone time, because I think I just need that balance between the two. I hate talking on the phone. Like I am such a texter or a Snapchatter. I hate the fact of like calling someone up and sitting and talking to them. I just feel like that's so boring for some reason. I love to read. I don't care what it is. I love reading magazines, beauty books, you know, fiction, nonfiction. I just love reading. I took 3 years of Spanish in high school and I loved it. I actually thought at that time like maybe I would become a Spanish teacher or something like that, but that obviously did not work out. But I loved it. I thought it was so cool to just know a little bit of a different language. I need at least 1 cup of coffee in the morning, otherwise it's basically like, just don't even talk to me yet. I can't even take this yet. I am just not an early riser at all. Hence, I'm still drinking my first cup of coffee, so if I seem a little tired in the beginning of this video, that's probably why. I am terrified of spiders and needles. Those are my 2 like huge bugaboo fears. I hate spiders and needles. I prefer to shop alone. I love shopping, but if I'm like on the hunt for something, I hate like people waiting on me, and I hate feeling like I'm being inconsiderate. So if we're just like hanging out for the day and spending time together, I like to shop with girlfriends. But if I'm looking for a specific thing for an event or something, I just would prefer to go by myself and just shop alone. I had braces for 5 years, from 6th grade until like sophomore year, almost the end of sophomore year, and my teeth are not even straight anymore. So if you guys get braces, wear your retainer. I promise you, you will so regret it if you don't, because now my teeth are back to being crooked, and I basically wasted 5 years of my life wearing braces. I am not competitive at all. Like, I have no care in the world if someone beats me at something. I'm just not that way. That's not my personality. Unless we're playing catchphrase. If we are playing catchphrase, I can be a little bit of a B word. I get so pissed off. I don't know what it is inside me, but that game brings it out, and I am just so competitive at catchphrase. You know how I said I wasn't a morning person? I have to set like 3 to 5 alarms every day just to get me out of bed. I set them, you know, a half hour before I want to wake up until when I want to wake up, and like 15 minutes pass, just because I'll sleep right through them and not even remember turning them off at all. In high school, I did a lot of sports, and growing up, I did more sports actually. Like when I was younger, I did soccer, basketball, I've done track before, I did cheerleading most of the time. That's what I did most. I did dance, so I always liked being involved in like sports and stuff like that until about high school. Then I kind of calmed down and just did cheerleading. I work at Mac. If you guys didn't know, now that's my current job, and I work there full time. So if you are local to me, come see me. I'm at Mac 5 days a week. I wear contacts every single day, otherwise I can't even get through my day. Like, I am so blind, I couldn't even see the camera right now if I didn't have my contacts in. I would say my personality now is super chill. Like, I'm never the one that's like, we have to do this, or like the planner. I'm not a planner whatsoever, but I was known as the bossy one growing up. I think it's because I was the firstborn grandbaby. So growing up, I would always try to boss around my cousins and like make them do stuff, and they would just all go tell on me. In my senior yearbook, I was voted most likely to be seen ditching class, which is hilarious because it's true, but I wasn't like a bad kid. I was never off ditching, like doing things I shouldn't be doing, aside from the fact that I wasn't in class. I would literally go like swimming at my friend Ashton's house. I'd go get coffee. I would just go home and stuff like that. I had good grades, so I didn't really care, and I would literally figure out like how many of each class I could miss, and so that's pretty hilarious. My dad was not happy when he read that. After beauty school, I went to our local like 2-year college, and I was studying communications, which I loved. I thought it was so awesome. But I still haven't finished. I have like 3 classes to go in my 2-year degree, and so I just actually signed up for a class that starts next week to get back into it. So when I was little, I was in a band. It was called Kessa. It stands for Kelsey, Emily, Shaylee, and Alexis. That is me and my sister, and then my best friend and her little sister, who was like 1 at the time that we created this band. She was our neighbor growing up. She's still one of my best friends, but we were neighbors also, and so we created this band, and we would like make all our neighborhood kids sit around and watch us perform, and they just would want to leave, and we would be like, no, you're watching our concert, you can't leave. And it's just so hilarious because we like sang in front of our cheerleading camp. Like, I don't know what we were thinking, but we thought we had a band and we thought we were the shit. I love giving compliments. I think it is just almost uplifting to yourself. I obviously always mean them, but I think that girls in general aren't nice enough to each other, and I compliment guys too, but I just mean in general, girls are not very nice to each other. I see that happening a lot. So I love when I see like a girl with hair I like, or makeup I like, or clothes I like, or they just look nice that day. I love complimenting people. It makes me feel good and it makes them feel good, and I just think that is like a win-win situation, so I love giving compliments. My favorite celebrity is Audrey Hepburn. I love her. I love, you know, Breakfast at Tiffany's. I can just sit and watch her movies all day long. So that probably makes sense why my favorite makeup look is like the classic winged liner and just pretty skin, bright lips, because I love Audrey and Marilyn and that whole time period of makeup. I think that that is my favorite classic makeup. When I was little, we would camp every single summer at Trinity Lake, and I remember one night I got stung by a scorpion. We were brushing our teeth in the bathroom and I stepped on it, and I have never seen my mom run so fast in my entire life. She like picked me up and was just running back to the campsite to get my dad, and I thought I was gonna die. Like, I thought scorpions were like deadly poisonous, but my foot just swelled up really big and we had to put like meat tenderizer on it, and I just think that's super unique because I have never met anyone else that's been stung by a scorpion before. I've never broken a bone in my whole life. I'm gonna knock on wood because I don't really want to break a bone, but it's it surprises me with all my like soccer and cheerleading because I was dropped a lot. I was the one that was thrown up in the air, and I'm just surprised I never broke a bone at all or anything like that. Never had stitches, nothing like that. I've never lived more than 45 miles away from my house that I grew up in. I've only moved like 30 miles one way and then 45 the other. So I've never been like adventurous enough to move far away. I do like to travel though. I wish I would travel more. I'm really excited. I'm going to be going to Mexico for my honeymoon soon. And I've also been on a cruise when I was like 16. My parents took us on a cruise to the Caribbean islands. So that was awesome. When I was in the 4th, 5th, and 6th grade, I played the flute in the school band. I have had every hair color you can think of. I've been blonde, brunette, black hair. When I had black hair, I would like lighten certain pieces in it so that I could color them colors of the rainbow. I've had like red, purple, blue. I've had just so many, pink. I've had so many colors in my hair, I think because I went to beauty school, so I always like to change it up. I asked my sister for help because I was running out of ideas, and she was like, tell them how you make bomb snack trays. I make the best snack trays, I think. Like, my favorite thing to do at night is just like chill and watch TV, and I'll put together like these snack trays for me and my fiance, or me and my sister when she used to live with me. Just healthy snacks. A lot of it is healthy snacks, but you know, I make some good unhealthy snacks too. My favorite holiday is probably Christmas, just because I love that time of year. I love like opening presents and giving people presents and just being around family. But I think that Thanksgiving is such a close second because I love eating. Like, I love all the Thanksgiving food. That is like my favorite meal all year long is Thanksgiving. My favorite day off scenario is like winter time, because that's my favorite time of the year. Sitting, watching like an old movie, having a cup of coffee, and looking out and it's rainy. I just think that is the most cozy, nice day off ever. I just love every kind of music. I think it just depends on your mood. So I love listening to music like on my way to work. I love going out to breakfast. Me and my fiance go out to breakfast probably like at least once a week. I just love going out to breakfast and getting out of the house and going and having someone make breakfast for you. I love it. My dad makes the best breakfast. I love when he invites us over for breakfast. That is the best. He makes the best little country potatoes. He like chops them up and fries them in like an iron skillet from like the 1900s. He collects these really old iron skillets, and they just make the best country potatoes ever. 2 babies. These are my like 4-legged kids. I swear I take them everywhere. This one's Ellie, and she is a Pomeranian Chihuahua. She's 3 years old. And then this is Gracie. She's a wiener dog Chihuahua, and she just turned 1 year old. My makeup is just about the only thing organized in my life. My car's a mess. My room's a mess. One of the things I always wished I could do is sing. I love singing, but it does not sound good. Hence why our little Kessa band never made it big. But I think singing is so awesome. I'm so jealous of people that can sing. I think it's so beautiful and such a cool way to express yourself. So that's one thing I always wished I could do. I used to have the best handwriting. Like in class, my peers would nominate me to be like the group writer, like when you had to have someone write stuff out. And now my writing is horrible. I just feel like the older I've gotten, the less I care. Alright you guys, thank you so much for watching my 50 random facts about me tag. If you have any other questions that I did not answer, go ahead and comment below. I will answer all your guys' questions. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this. And don't forget to check out Melissa's. I will see you guys soon, and have a great weekend. Bye!